Cartoon Network is one of the most iconic television channels in animation history, shaping the childhoods of millions and redefining what cartoons could be. From its humble beginnings in the early 1990s to its modern era of hits and original programming, Cartoon Network has evolved into a cultural powerhouse that continues to entertain audiences of all ages. But how did it grow from a cable channel into a global animation phenomenon? The story begins in 1992, when Turner Broadcasting launched Cartoon Network in the United States. It was the first channel dedicated entirely to animated programming, giving viewers access to both classic cartoons and new original series. Early programming included beloved Hanna-Barbera classics like The Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, The Jetsons, and The Smurfs, alongside MGM and Warner Brothers libraries. This gave Cartoon Network an immediate sense of nostalgia and credibility, attracting both children and adults who had grown up with these shows. In the mid-1990s, Cartoon Network began experimenting with original programming, moving beyond reruns to create a unique identity. This era introduced the Cartoons brand, a collection of original animated series that would become classics in their own right. Shows like Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, and Cow and Chicken debuted, bringing quirky humor, inventive storytelling, and distinct visual styles that appealed to a new generation of viewers. The late 1990s and early 2000s were a golden era for Cartoon Network. The channel launched the Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, which became instantly iconic. These shows combined clever writing, memorable characters, and unique animation styles that set Cartoon Network apart from competitors. The channel also embraced a creative programming block called Toonami, which focused on action-oriented series, anime, and adventure cartoons. Shows like Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, and Naruto helped introduce American audiences to Japanese anime, broadening the channel's appeal and influencing pop culture. During this period, Cartoon Network became known not just for its shows, but for its bold branding and innovative approach to programming. The channel experimented with abstract promos, unique interstitial animations, and special programming events. This era cultivated a sense of community and excitement around the channel, turning it into a hub for animation enthusiasts. As the 2000s progressed, Cartoon Network continued to evolve. The channel introduced Ben 10, which became a multi-platform success with sequels, merchandise, and even live-action adaptations. Shows like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy continued to push creative boundaries, blending humor, action, and emotional storytelling. Cartoon Network also began integrating more serialized storytelling, moving beyond standalone episodes to more complex narratives that engaged viewers week after week. The mid-2000s also saw the rise of Adult Swim, a programming block aimed at older audiences. Adult Swim featured shows like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Robot Chicken, and Rick and Morty, introducing a new demographic to the channel. This expansion allowed Cartoon Network to maintain relevance as its original child audience grew up, creating content that appealed to teens and adults while continuing to innovate in animation. In the 2000s, Cartoon Network embraced new technology, including digital platforms and streaming services. Shows like Adventure Time, Regular Show, and Steven Universe became cultural phenomena known for their creativity, inclusive storytelling, and ability to tackle complex themes. Adventure Time, in particular, pushed the boundaries of animated storytelling with its surreal world, emotional depth, sharp and layered narratives. Steven Universe explored themes of identity, relationships, and acceptance, resonating with a diverse audience and earning critical acclaim. Cartoon Network also continued to explore international markets, adapting shows and creating localized content that appealed to global audiences. The channel's expansion into online content, mobile apps, and streaming platforms ensured that its programming remained accessible to fans in an increasingly digital world. In recent years, Cartoon Network has continued to innovate with modern hits such as The Amazing World of Gumball, Craig of the Creek, and Infinity Train. These shows maintain the channel's legacy of humor and creativity while embracing contemporary animation styles and storytelling techniques. The Cartoon Network also collaborates with independent animators and creators, encouraging fresh voices and unique perspectives. keeping the channel at the forefront of animation innovation. Cartoon Network's evolution demonstrates the power of adaptability and creativity. From classic reruns to original series, from action-packed anime to emotionally resonant adventures, the channel has consistently found ways to connect with audiences of all ages. Its influence can be seen in countless modern cartoons, animation styles, and storytelling approaches that dominate television and streaming platforms today. The channel's legacy is not just in its shows, but in its impact on the animation industry and pop culture. It introduced a generation of viewers to imaginative storytelling, innovative animation, and a diverse array of characters. Cartoon Network inspired aspiring animators, writers, and fans to explore the limitless possibilities of creative expression. From its launch in 1992 to today, Cartoon Network has grown from a cable channel showcasing classic cartoons into a global platform for innovation, creativity, and storytelling. Its journey is a testament to the enduring appeal of animated entertainment and the power of imagination. Shows like Adventure Time, Steven Universe, and The Amazing World of Gumball prove that the channel continues to evolve, capturing the hearts of new audiences while honoring its rich history. Cartoon Network's story reminds us that animation is not just for children. It is a universal language capable of humor, emotion, and adventure. Its influence spans decades, shaping the way we think about cartoons, storytelling, and creativity. From classics to modern hits, Cartoon Network has proven that the world of animation is limitless, and its evolution is far from over.